Good evening, everyone. This is Master Coach A coming in live from the Kapehan Republic, the home of certified life coaches in the house. We're coming in live with certified life coaches in the house. Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. We also have guests on floor who are not certified life coaches, but we're praying and we're believing that they'll join the tribe of change agents. Okay? So magandang gabi. We're coming in live. This is brought to you by the Kapehan Republic. And tonight, you're joining me for Kapehan Night. Okay, Kapehan Night is the night where we talk about life, money, beauty, career, concerns, whatever it is, but you're taking it from a context of life coaching. Life coaching is the blood of what we do in the Kapehan Republic. We exist for two things. We help inspire people and transform lives, and many of the things that we do here is really focused focus on, and they're really towards your transformation. So I'm a life coach, I'm a certified life coach, and really at this moment in time, I help individuals make a difference by becoming a certified life coach and a professional change agent. So just in case, okay, this is a season of your life that you're looking for a platform, you're looking for an opportunity, you're looking for a way to make a difference, real difference, okay, get in touch with Coach Rizal, 0917-586-1661, and really explore what we do as a life coach. Now, if you're not ready to join as a professional coach and a change agent, I invite all of you, okay, to experience life coaching. Come over, set an appointment, and have your complimentary coaching sessions with our certified life coaches in the house. Tonight, you're joining me for wealth and happiness, how to create both. So if you are a person who's looking at an opportunity to create wealth, meaning self-created wealth, okay, a wealth that you can create from within, okay, a happiness that you can create from within, that you don't have other people, you don't need other people to dictate, to give you that health, that wealth and happiness, this is the night for you, okay? And if you know some people, okay, I don't normally do this, but if this is one of the talks that I really encourage you to share this to your timeline or to Facebook groups that you are part of, and really invite some people, or maybe if you want to tag some of your friends who you believe is looking for a way to create wealth and happiness in their lives. Now, if you are watching this on a replay, okay, I would rather that you go to YouTube, okay? I have a channel there, Coach A, and where you can find all the previous episodes that I've done, both in in Kapehan Night and Strengthening Thursday or Coaching for the Soul, and you can go back in there and you can subscribe. It's also best that you watch the replay on YouTube because it's an HD version, so better for you. Now, if you have questions, and if you're online right now, you can throw in the question. Coach Raj will be an assistance to us to bring in the questions, but many of you normally would throw in the questions to my personal page or to my personal messenger, so I'll get back to you after my talk. So tonight we're talking about wealth and happiness and how to create both happiness versus wealth. Okay, the house is divided. Okay, we asked the people in the house, we started with a toolkit that really identifies and defines the portions of their lives, okay, that speaks of happiness and wealth. My question to begin with, everyone on floor, magandang gabi, can we give a hand? Pwede bang palakpakan mo yung katabi mo? Sabihin mo, eto na ang simula. Okay. In this session, you're gonna learn, okay? Of course, towards the end of the session, I'm gonna give you a formula to create wealth. But really, the talk is gonna be centered. This is coaching talk, and the coaching talk tonight will be centered on, okay, your mindsets. Your mindsets, the way you look at things, okay? And really, my primary concern here is for you to understand, to learn, to discover how you are so capable, okay, wonderfully, okay, able to create emotional and financial suffering. Yeah, you are so good, we are so good, we are so wired of creating our own emotional and financial suffering. And tonight, I want to dive in and really tell you that there's a way to end. There's a way to escape from your vicious cycle, from your vicious life of self-created pain. That is not only eating your happiness, but also hindering you creating the wealth and enjoying it. Agree, disagree? Agree. I'm just on my introduction. Because if we're able to escape the vicious cycle of self-created pain, then you can accelerate in the creation of wealth in your life. Now notice, I said creation of wealth. What happened to happiness? Okay, what happened to happiness? Now, let me pull back a bit. Some of my guests earlier when I started, I've heard of you talk about alignment. Who among you here heard that? Alignment. Alignment. Okay, what is alignment? If you're, who have seen here a car, a transportation unit, bus, kung pumunta po kayo dito na hindi kayo naglalakad, you have seen, di ba? Okay, cars, jeeps, whatever, transportation unit, meron yang tinatawag na alignment of the tires. Okay, who among you here are driving, owns a car? Okay, it matters that there is a perfect alignment, tama? Nung gulong. Do you hear me? What happens kapag walang alignment? Tumatabingi. Okay. An inch of a millimeter na mayroong disalignment, misalignment, what happens to your car? Come on now. Chito, what happened? You can't travel straight and there's a tendency if you leave your steering wheel, okay, it will not go straight. What would happen? Pumapaling. Okay, but here's the thing. If you allow that car in that situation, okay, of disalignment or misalignment, an inch of a millimeter, a portion of millimeter, you continuously allow it, before you knew it, your car can get into total wreck. Do you hear me? You can get into accidents. Okay, yung mga nagdadrive, can you connect with me? Okay, now, think about of your body. Think about yourself. How aligned is your mind, your body, and your spirit when it comes to wealth and happiness? How aligned it is? Does your mind, your body, and spirit is in alignment when you talk about wealth? Many of us want wealth. We love it. We find the excitement. Oh, God, I'm going to create wealth. And then your mind tells you that's wrong. Are you incongruent? There's a lot of incongruency or congruency. Anong meron? Alignments of thoughts and emotions are crucial to developing a long-term wealth. I'm not talking of happiness yet. I'm talking about your wealth creation. I'm starting with wealth. Now, think about it. How many of your thoughts are not in alignment with your emotions when you speak about money? Somebody asked you today, gusto mo ng pera, anong immediate mong sagot? The truth. The truth. Gusto mo ng pera, anong sagot? And then anong feeling ng heart mo? Good. Anong, nahiya ka? Siya hindi. Okay, that's a test. That's one test. Okay, that's one test. Okay, sabi ni Coach Orville, yun pala yun. Come on, test it. It's as simple as that. Somebody asks you, you want money? Yes. Pero isip mo agad, mukha ba akong pera kaya niya ako tinanong? May resistance doon.
Anong kailangan gawin?
Anong kailangan gawin? Oh, di ba lumipad na yung utak. Ang tanong lang ay, gusto mo ng? Oh, anong kapalit? See? Now, remember, initially I started with self-created pain. Okay? I hope you're getting where I'm pointing out here. Okay? To begin with, your emotions and your emotions and your thoughts are not in alignment about money. So how can you create something that is you don't have an alignment? Gusto mo ba talaga o ayaw mo? And you talk about self-created pain. Because many of you, the mere thought of having an opportunity to create massive wealth, immediately nag-struggle ka na. Ha? Paano yun? Ano mangyayari? Yung iba nga, kailangan ko ba ng security guard? Kailangan ko ba ng bodyguard? Wala pa yung wealth. Ano ba to? Scam ba to? If somebody comes to you and say, bro, sis, I have a business opportunity that can give you massive wealth, what comes to your mind? Come on, honest.
Anong catch? What's the catch?
What's the catch? Networking. Ano pa, with all due respect to all the networkers watching. I'm just diving into the truth. Okay? So, I want you to really capture mindsets. Okay? Most of the time, you will hear me say, number 1, number 2, number 3, and in the past, you will panic. 1 pa lang, 2 pa lang, masakit na. Okay, I'm not gonna give you numbers now. I want you to capture as much nuggets as you can. But really, I'm starting with, to create wealth, there must be an alignment between your emotions and mind. How do you see wealth now? Do you have an abundance of it? You're starting from an abundant perspective or from a perspective of scarcity and lack? Both will be fine. Because many people, that's actually Coach Clip was saying earlier, you might have a lot of money, but you're still posturing, you're starting from a posture of lack. You have 5 million, 10 million, you're still lacking. And yet another person have 5,000 in the bank and that's all he get. And they say, at least I have 5,000 to begin with something. A posture of abundance. So it doesn't really matter, okay, what amount. And yes, I heard some of you speak of wealth is not money. Have you heard of that? Money is just the conversion of wealth. Wealth can be converted to money, but money cannot be converted to wealth. But you can invest the money to create wealth. All right, you're getting this. Now, let's talk about happiness. Are you ready? Happy and happiness, what's the difference? That's not a trick question. Please answer. What is happy and what is happiness? Come on. Oh my gosh. Come on now, April, ano? Happy and happiness. Happy is a choice. Happiness is? Okay, happy is a choice, happiness is a situation. Who else? Come on. You always say this. I want to be happy. I'm fighting for happiness. I'm exchanging this to be happy. I want happiness in my life. Ano ba talaga gusto mo? Happy? To be happy or you want happiness? Because they're not the same. Coach Tito? Okay. Happy is to. Okay, happy is now. Happiness is a prolonged state. That's what you say. Okay, Coach Tin? Same? Happy is? Happy is more of the act and?
Yung happiness is the state of
The act. Okay. Coach Win.
Happiness is the state.
The state.
Happy is being in that state.
Happy is the state and happiness is being in the state.
Happiness is the state. Happy is being in that state.
Happiness is a state and happy is being in that state. Okay, here's the thing. Happy is like pain. It's an emotion. Happy is like pain. That is an emotion that happens when good things happens. Happy is a state. I'm happy. That is temporary, like pain. It's temporary. Okay? Happiness is a long-term emotion. Coach Chito said, long-term state. Okay. Hear me out on here. Hear me out. Do you really think, okay, all emotions are temporary. Pain is temporary. Happy is temporary. Therefore, they're both temporary. And here comes happiness that states happiness is a long-term state of that emotion. My question to you, do you think happiness is possible? Yes? Yes? Who said otherwise? Emotion, all emotions are temporary. No emotion is long term. If you say that it's possible to stay in happiness, in that state of being happy for the longest time, you are also saying that it's possible to stay in pain for the longest time. That's what you're saying? No, it's not. Your body cannot sustain a prolonged state of happy. Picture yourself, when you were happy, how does it look like? Come on, natawa na kayo. Come on! How does it look like when you're happy?
High yung energy.
High, energy, ecstatic, ano ba? Party. Picture that. You're doing that 365 days a year.
Weak nun, coach.
Come on!
Draining.
Weak nun, coach.
Come on! Talk to me! Are we making sense? See? Can you picture yourself 24 hours, 365 days in happiness? Anong itsura mo? Anong itsura mo? Oh, tawang-tawa kayo ngayon. Sige, pwedeng tumawa. Hence, you are pursuing something that is impossible for your brain to create. You're sending the signal, brain, bring me happiness. Happiness. Hindi dumating si happiness. Kasi kung dumating si happiness, nag-crash down ka na. So magpasalamat kang hindi siya dumating. But be thankful that you experience being happy. Are you happy today, tonight, that you are seated with someone beautiful? Someone wonderful? Sige nga, can you give that person a smile of being happy? Come on. Give. Happy na yan? Okay, picture that. Picture perfect, 24 hours, 365 a day.
Fake.
Ang fake! Are we getting this?
65, ganun yung mukha.
Look, it is impossible physically to sustain happiness. Physically impossible. So stop pursuing something that is physically impossible. You'll die not getting that. It's physically impossible. But what you can get is this: fulfillment. Fulfillment is not a temporary emotion. Fulfillment is a combination of how you see yourself, how you see the world, and how are you learning, and how you are having that confidence that tomorrow life would be better and beautiful. That's fulfillment. That one is long term, isn't it? Because every day of your life, you can see a beautiful version of yourself. 24 hours, you can see a beautiful version of the world. 24 hours, it's okay for you to learn. It's okay for you to rely on the hope, on the reality that tomorrow life could be better. Agree, disagree. Agree, disagree. Sumasakit na ba? I'm sorry to burst the bubbles, but that's the truth. You see, the brain works when you send a signal to your brain, and that thing is not available, your brain looks for it. That's why many people teach about affirmation. I'm not teaching that, okay? There are people who declarations. There's a lot of things. That's not my topic tonight. But what I'm saying, the thought of that is actually signaling your brain that there is something you want to happen, and the brain will find opportunities for it to happen. And you've been signaling your brain to find for happiness, and your brain will not give it to you because the brain works, okay, to protect us. The function of the brain primarily is to protect you, and the brain knows that if you are subjected to prolonged happy state for 24 hours, 365 days in a year, you will collapse. So what happened to that pursuit? So are you pursuing happiness or fulfillment? Okay, next. Pain and suffering. Are they the same? Are they the same? Pain is like happy. It's a emotion that comes in. Suffering is a prolonged state that is a choice. Okay, think about it. When I started, I talked about the vicious cycle of self-created pain. Okay, this is how the brain works. The brain can create pain. I prove you. Okay, your parents. Who are parents here? You have children still young and will study. Okay? So pag mag-aaral, kailangan ng pang-tuition fee. Yung anak mo, 5 years old. Iniisip mo na yung pang-college. You are already suffering for long for things that is not yet happening. See how your brain works? But you cannot create happiness. Kita mo yon? Pero yung suffering, kayang-kaya mong i-create. Okay? Here's the thing. That is the reason why many people are in debt and are in loans. Because you avoid the suffering of lack, you will buy things even if you don't have the money and swipe your credit card. Because you avoid the pain of facing your responsibility, gets na? Tahimik na ako. Hindi ko na tinuloy. Okay? I am trying to give you the picture of how your brain works because we're talking about creation and who creates the wealth and the happiness. Your brain. The road to happiness, the road to fulfillment, okay, is not by having a lot of money. Many people say, if I have a lot of money, I'll be happy. It's not. The road is you creating wealth. But here's the question. Ask yourself now, why do you really want wealth? Why do you really want wealth? Think about it. Many of you will say, I want wealth because I want happiness. But you already know that you cannot create. Now you know. But what happened to your brain a year ago, 6 months ago, when you don't know that it can be that way? Come on now. So why do you really want wealth? Security. Can you really get security? You can only have confidence. No amount of money can be secured. No amount of wealth can be secured, sabi nyo. It can be secured if it's still wealth. The problem becomes when it becomes money. Because what is wealth? Wealth is your total value. The value you can give to other people. The value that you can convert to money. The moment you convert your wealth into money, then it's no longer secured. You put it in the bank crash. You put it in your wallet, somebody can take it away. You put it in investment, you buy something, it's gone. Right? Are we getting here? Are we getting something? Okay. More and more choices are available in our lives today. So again, let me ask you, why do you want wealth? What is the purpose of your wealth? What's the purpose of your wealth? Because when you understand the purpose of wealth, then you will be able to create that. So you have to signal that. Why do you want wealth? Again, what is wealth? It's not money. What is wealth? Your value. Okay. Who among you here will agree with me that by this time you want to put value to yourself and you want to add your value? Sino ba dito yung nag-a-add ng value sa sarili mo? Are you in agreement with that? Okay. Why do you want to put value into yourself and increase in value as a person? Difficult choice. Because when you're creating wealth, okay, which is through creation of your value, the greater value you have, the greater value you can give, and the world can be living in fulfillment. The more valuable you are, the more you can be fulfilled doing the choices that you want. The more you can make choices that gives you fulfillment. Now, who among you here would always have a problem making choices? Alam mo yung mahirap pang magdesisyon. Sino dito? Kasi yung tanong ko lang kanina, bakit mo kailangan ng wealth? Hindi mo masagot. Who among you here have a problem making choices in life? Okay. There are two types and two strategies, okay, that you can handle choice. One, okay, I'll give you 1 and 2 now. Okay, got numbers? Maximizers and satisfiers. Who are you? Maximizers or satisfiers? Sige nga, let's have some quick run. Who are maximizers in the house? Paniniwala mo maximizer ka?
Sige, paniniwala lang naman, di ba?
Paniniwala lang to, hindi naman nila nakita. Maximizer? Okay. Satisfiers?
I don't know.
Coach Pin, ano ka? 1 or 2? Malay ko. Sabi. Maximizers, satisfiers? Satisfier. Okay. O, tingnan natin kung tama nga ang sinagot mo. At tama ulit yung intindi ng brain mo. Maximizers take a lot of time to make a choice. And after they make the purchase, or the choice, they tend to feel less satisfied, compare it to everything else, and second guess or wish they could upgrade to new. Satisfiers, look at their options, pick the best, and then they're happy with what they pick. Ayoko na pala maging maximizers. See? You're sending again the wrong signal to your brain. Right? Another boom myth. Okay. I'm sharing a snippets of portions of the wealth creation strategy or program, but I think you're getting what I'm saying here. What you're sending to your brain is hindering your wealth creation. I'm a maximizer. Magandang pakinggan eh. Tama? Satisfier. So ano ko panandalian? Maximizer. Kainis. Come on. Can you picture yourself as a maximizer? Bago ka bumili, lahat na nag-isip ginawa mo. Tapos nabili mo na, nagsi-second guess ka pa. Di pala, ano ba po? Bakit ba naman to yung pinili ko? Mali. Tapos, meron ka pang asawa, anak ka mag-ano. Bakit yun ang pinili mo? Oh my gosh, mali yun. Kasi you want to maximize resources, time, Ang tagal mong makabili, tapos nung nakabili ka, hindi ka pa rin masaya. Kasi isip ka pa rin ng isip, compute ka pa rin ng compute. Yung mga satisfiers, look at their option. Pick the best. Enjoy the benefits. And they can be happy. Coach Mix, Ha ha ha, iba palang maximizer. Akala ko yung sa Gallup. Ah, tama, mali. May maximizer din ako sa Gallup.
Akala ko si Gallup eh.
Ako number 5 ko, kaya okay lang ako. Pero mali. Think about it. Nakita mo? O, binalik kita ulit kasi galing sa wealth masakit, binalik ko kayo ulit sa happy. Para medyo sumaya kayo ng konti. Tapos yung natutunan yung mali na naman yung sagot ko. Ano naman to, coach? Parang wala naman ikasasaya dito. If you want to create wealth and start living a fulfilled life, you want the secret? I have to read this. I don't know if you read the book of Dan Sullivan, The Gap. Okay, I'll read this. Sabi niya, we get an ideal of how we like things to be. Then we look at reality, see the disconnect, which we call cognitive dissonance, and it causes stress on us. This operates constantly, unconsciously. So, why don't we just look at what we have today and what we have become? Let me catch it from there. You look at the future, and when you look at the future, compare it to what you have today, and you see the what? What's lacking? And it causes you stress. Why can't you look at your today and see how far you have become? How you have come? Secret formula for creating wealth? Should I say, I'll give you the secret formula for creating fulfillment. The secret formula for creating fulfillment while creating wealth is this. Fulfillment and wealth all together. You want it? Hindi to masakit. Okay na to, pwede na kayo ngumiti. Who's ready?
Game! So good, so good.
Number 1, focus on creating a better world, starting with creating a better you. A better world is because there's a better you. Hi, Felisa. Thank you for joining. Classmate ko yan. Schoolmates ko yan. Hello, friend. Alright? Number 1 is creating a better world, starting with creating a better you. See? When you create a better you, it is impossible for you not to be fulfilled. And when you are creating a better world, it is impossible that you are not without wealth. Sabay. See the point? Number 2, create wealth. Create wealth intentionally. Not just for you, but for the world to enjoy. Why? Because if the wealth you are creating is just for you, it's gonna be lonely because the people around you, the people you love, is not with you. If you create the wealth for you and the world, then the people around you whom you love will be with you in that space. And on my number 3, bring a perfect alignment. Perfect alignment means you know exactly what you want, what you desire, and what you proclaim. What you want, what you desire, and what you proclaim. Because most of the time, your mind have a different thoughts. Your heart is speaking of different emotions. And therefore, your spirit is nowhere and your soul suffer. Reduce your emotional pain over finances, because truth of the matter, that pain is just created by you. And how do you reduce it? Start focusing on the strategy on creating both the wealth and the fulfillment that you need. Imagine 20 years from now, the picture of the person you had when we started kanina. Happy and wealthy. Is it possible? Happiness and wealth is possible in a world with people who are living a fulfilled life. Good night, everyone. This is Coach A. I'll see you again on Thursday for Coaching for the Soul. Bye-bye.